This is a mullet.
And this is the Mullet Run. Every fall, Florida experiences one of the world's most epic bait migrations. Millions of mullet travel down the East Coast, and they encounter a myriad of predators along the way. This video documents our 4-week journey, where my friends and I had 2 goals: catch some amazing fish and capture the mullet run in its many phases. From the first few pods to mile-long schools, and meeting our new resident river mullet, this video brings a little bit of everything, including parts of the migration that I never knew existed. Good morning, guys. What's going on? I got you guys on the GoPro right now because I'm riding solo. I'm walking down the beach and I see some mullet in front of me. If you guys can't tell by the intro, we are fishing the mullet run right now. This is day 1, session 1. They showed up a little bit earlier than I expected, and my buddies gave me a call and did all the work for me and told me that the mullet were hanging out around this beach. So I'm gonna go ahead, give it a shot, see if we can catch some fish. Okay, so I have a very basic snatch rig right here in front of me. It's a little BKK 1.0 treble hook, 2-ounce lead, just rigged on some monofilament. And I'm gonna cast out and try and snag a mullet, because these baits don't really eat anything. They literally are pretty much vegetarians, and it's much easier to snag them, especially this time of year when there's a bunch of them together. So we're going to describe the mullet run today in 3 phases. The first of which being kind of pre-pod action. So that's when there's small schools showing up and the predators are super hungry for them. That's kind of the conditions I'm fishing right now. The mullet aren't super tightly packed together. There's not a lot of them, but if you do get one, the fish are excited to feed on it. You see here, I was snagging them, but I wasn't actually snagging them. I just got a bunch of scales on the treble hook. Definitely a little rusty, definitely a little out of practice. All right, there is a mullet. Try not to get murked by these waves. Bam, there we go. That is the first mullet we successfully snagged of the year. I'm gonna take this guy, just like this, just so you guys. I'm gonna take the 7.0 BKK circle hook. I'm gonna hook him down here through the anal fin, the bottom. Just like that. And just cast it in into the school. Let's see what happens, see if we get thumped. Plenty of fish feeding. Oh, I think he got bit, y'all. He just didn't get eaten all the way. And give him another minute or 2, and if he doesn't get eaten, I'm gonna get a fresh one, because there's millions of baits out here. I want a lively one in the middle of the school, freaking out, a little pissed off because he got a tail hook in him, and I want to get it where the fish are feeding, because you'll see these fish come up and feed, and it's worth me putting my bait right there, not just waiting, because there's really only a few little pockets where the fish are going to feed. The rest is just going to be bait. Hooked up. I got someone's line. Woo! That thing got thumped so hard. I don't know whose line that is.
I'm opening my bail up for you.
Come and look, because I don't want to reel your line into my tip. See which way I gotta go. The fish is already on the beach. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. He's right here. I just want to make sure it doesn't go into my reel. Come on up. Woo! It's a good one. Thought it was a tarpon at first when he took off.
That's a slot.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
Can you grab him?
Oh, no, that's slot.
Yeah, no, it's wrong.
Hey, that's like a...
That's a stud, y'all. Look at the size of that fish. All right, guys, check that out. That is a beautiful fish to start the day. Beautiful overslot snook. Absolutely cream the mullet. We're gonna get him back in the water, try and catch some more fish. I'm stoked on that. That is a stud to start the day. Whew. Just make sure it doesn't get soaked. There he goes. Yeah, let's go. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you.
Throughout the mullet run, my goals change based on what I've caught, what I haven't caught, and what the conditions are giving me. In the pre-pod phase, there's mainly snook and tarpon around, so I want to take advantage of that. My goals are to catch big snook, which I just checked off, catch a slot snook, a keeper one, and catch a tarpon, which can be some of the most finicky things out there. As many as you see, they're extremely difficult to catch. So with one fish under my belt, I set my sights on trying to catch a slot snook, as well as get my friends on some fish. I hit up my good buddy James, as well as my girlfriend Christina, to come join me on the beach, because this looked like it was going to be a promising day.
There's one. Snag that guy. Don't stress out too much, buddy. There we go. We got someone hooked up to a tarpon on the beach right now. Nice fresh mullet going out. You good? Where are you at? Are you straight out? Oh, my mullet is freaking out. Oh, that was sick. Get him, boys. Woo! Oh, you got the whole rig. Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. Let him eat. There we go, we're tight. Ah, that's a fish. Double header! Woo! Double header!
Let's go!
Yew! I'm just gonna go over top of you, ma'am. Nah, it's a snook.
Oh, it's a solid snook.
Yew! That's a snook. You don't mind? Line's off the roller. Oh yeah, BKK hook got him good.
Pretty good.
Look at that, guys. Beautiful overslot snook. Probably like 34, 35 inch fish. That thing is fired up. Thumped the mullet so hard. Check him out. Look at that. Just a beautiful fish. We're gonna let him go, get him out there. Hopefully one day he becomes a monster, like a 44, 45 inch fish. Woo! Oh, he's pissed. Go on, buddy. Woo! Let's go. Can you see his head real quick? Oh, look at that. Good work, brother.
Thank you.
That's a perfect
Double
size
up.
fish. That was a sick double.
Let's get him going. It's my first tarpon over like 20 pounds.
Nice, congratulations. First beach tarpon?
Yeah.
Congratulations. What's your name?
Aiden.
Aiden, nice to meet you, brother. I'm
Yeah,
Ryan.
baby.
Oh! Oh!
I think he's ready.
That's the coolest release.
He's ready.
Okay, so bait kind of chilled out a little bit. The fish will go through periods of feeding and not feeding. I'm just gonna stay on top of the bait and wait for them to start going hard again. But Christina showed up. She's munching right now. She brought me some food. Got a little bit of takeout here. We're gonna chow down and then we're gonna get back to fishing. Hopefully put Christina on, I don't know, maybe we could catch her literal biggest snook ever. Wow, this hat looks crazy. Is it all bent up or what? It looks so crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen someone serve fresh mango on the beach, but
this is a vibe.
there's your fresh mango on the beach. Here we go. This is for you.
Thank you.
Since Christina was so awesome and decided to bring me food, I wanted to make sure she had a good time today. So I made it my goal to put her on as big of a fish as I could. Took out my little snag rig, went out and snagged her a mullet, no problem at all. Got rigged up, and then we were waiting.
All right, so we got that mullet out. It's sitting on bottom. We have a little weight on him. And he's just kind of swimming around where all the other mullet are. There's tons of snook and tarpon looking for these baits right now. So I'm gonna hand this rod to Christina, and I'm gonna go get my rod. Hopefully she's hooked up by the time I get my rod rigged up. Get him. Woo! Oh my God, that was a big fish. There we go. There we go. Yee-hoo! Yee-hoo! Oh my gosh. That was such a sick bite. That was such a sick bite. Oh my God, the thump from that thing was ridiculous. Drop your rod tip real quick. Perfect. That was such a good thump. Woo!
Christina typically has much better luck than me when we fish together, but I don't know what was going on in this day. Poor girl fished 4 or 5 baits and just watched everyone else catch fish around her. I even popped another fish and she just couldn't catch a break. We kept putting out fresh baits, lighter leader on her rod, and we just couldn't get a bite for her. I pulled in this nice fish, probably my longest of the day, not the fattest by any means. And then my boy James even was able to catch a nice one, and he was having a bad day. So I just didn't know what was going on with Christina. So we changed out her bait again, got it out there, and I was just waiting. I was kind of egging her on, just hyping her up a little bit, seeing what we could do. I got you a present. I know you wanted a mullet, but I got you a scale. Are you happy?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Drop it back. Just open the bail. That was a snook trying to eat it. I watched it. I watched the thump. Yeah, he came back and ate it. He came back and ate it. That was sick. Oh my God, your rod's upside down. You're fine. That was the funniest hook set I've ever seen in my entire life. Dude, you can sit in the sand. Sit in the sand.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't get it that way either.
That was amazing. That was the best hook set I've ever seen. Your rod went upside down.
Yeah.
Woo!
I feel like it's not on anymore.
He is. He is. He's just coming towards you. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. He's right there. Oh! Getting him. Woo! You're surfing him in. Go easy now. The kid's gonna help you grab him. Reel, reel, reel. Yeah, just keep the line tight. Just not, you don't have to like yank him onto the beach. The kid will grab him for you. Reel, reel, reel. Look at that. Babe, that's your biggest snook. That's a monster. Are you kidding me? You can lay him down. Dude, that's a monster.
Yeah.
All right, remember under the gill. One thumb in the mouth. Holding tight. Look at that. Good work. You guys see that action? Christina literally set the hook and turned the rod upside down.
It was big.
But then caught this donkey. This is the biggest fish I've seen caught today. Probably close to the 40-inch mark. I think her biggest fish ever. That's honestly awesome. You did such a great job. Proud of you.
So we were back at the house from a long day of fishing. That was a ton of fun, but we didn't accomplish one of the goals of today, which was to catch a slot snook. Christina and I are both starving, so we don't have a fish dinner, but we do have today's video sponsor. Today's video sponsor is Factor. The other day they sent a box over And we're super stoked to have these ready for us because it's late, we're tired, and these are super easy and quick to prepare.
With our factor meals tonight, we were able to skip the grocery store, chopping, prepping, and cleaning, and we were still able to get the flavor and nutritional quality we wanted. Factor meals come fresh, never frozen, they're delivered with these ice packs, and they're ready to go in 2 minutes. So really all you have to do is heat and enjoy, and then you can get back to doing whatever you need to do, whether it's fishing or just crushing your goals. Christina works in the ER as a nurse, so I packed her one of these cold pressed juices and a meal, and she loved it.
Okay, so Christina is going with the sun-dried tomato chicken and zucchini noodles. I am going with the chipotle rubbed pork chop, and it has a little bit of roasted cabbage, red bell pepper fondue. Looks pretty darn good.
We are starving, gonna dig in. So Christina does not want to be on camera right now, and I don't blame her. It's been a long day, but honestly, both the meals were really, really good. I'm kind of blown away by how delicious they were for something that, you know, heated up in the microwave in 2 minutes. If you guys are interested in trying some of these Factor meals, you think they fit your lifestyle, I want you to go to factor75.com. Hit the link below, that'll take you there, or scan this QR code, it'll take you there as well. You use my code RyanMorie50 and it'll give you 50% off your first box. I'll tell you, you won't get food that cheap, this good, pretty much anywhere. So again, factor75.com, use my code RyanMorie50 and it'll save you 50% off your first box. Thanks again to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Now I'll see you guys in the morning for another round of fishing.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2. We just found some mullet, very similar spot that we were at yesterday. So Christina's behind the lens. I got all the gear. We're gonna go out and see if we can, right now, the main goal is to try and catch a slot snook and catch a tarp. And those are the two things that we're really trying to do right now. So hopefully we can do one of those in this morning bite. Is exactly what we wanted. Beautiful little silver mullet. I'm gonna throw him out and try and catch something. Oh, that was it. There we go. Hooked up. That was sick. Woo! What a good bite. Oh man. These fish are fun, man. When you feel them, just clap the mullet. It's a giant thump. Woof! They get your heart racing in the morning. First bait of the day, got absolutely clobbered. Whew! Just keep him out in front of you. Heck yeah. Let's go. I don't know what this is, guys. Oh, it's a jack. Oh, and he's off. It's actually the first jack that I hooked all mullet run, but he just pulled hook. We're gonna get another bait, get back out there. Gonna get a fresh mullet. Sometimes, man, it's super easy, and other times it's actually like the hardest part of the day is just getting the right mullet, or getting a mullet. You gotta wait till they're balled up properly. Get your snag rig in the right area. There we go, we got one. And then hope that they stay on the whole ride to the beach. Sometimes they even get eaten when you're reeling them in. Saw a kid that happened to yesterday. Go. Another one. We're seeing all sorts of life this morning. I'm looking at porpoises way out far, looking at tarpon blowing up in the mullet, seeing snook doing cartwheels, and I just got 8. Oh, that was Alex? Maybe that was Alec, I don't know. And I just had a jack. All sorts of stuff coming in here to feed on mullet, chasing them down the coast. That's why really exciting opportunity, and just it's honestly so much fun to watch when you see these things getting blown out of the water. So this guy just got eaten probably by a snook because he's all scaled. So a lot of his scales are missing, absolutely torn off. They're not really hitting it these days that much when they're dead, just kind of sitting on the bottom. So I'm gonna get a fresh bait. There we go. Another one.
I turned the ISO.
Don't mess with the ISO. Fish on. No, don't mess with the ISO though. Just mess with the ND filter. Woo-hoo-hoo. I think I'm under. Oh no, we're good. I felt a good thump. I don't think it's a tarpon. Sorry, bro. Hooked up. Let's see what we got. You never know what's gonna pick up this mullet, man. Felt like a snook thump. Wasn't a super big thump, but we could have another jack. This is a really big snook, guys. Really, really big snook. Giant snook. Wow. Look at this, guys. This is a giant snook. Huge head on this thing. Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh, he's got my whole mullet in him still. That's wild. This is a dinosaur. A skinny dinosaur, but a dinosaur. Man, look at that. Woo! That is awesome. I'm actually gonna get a picture with this one because that is a beast of a fish. Beautiful. She needs to eat some mullet. She needs to get healthy, so we're gonna get her back in the water super quick.
Look at that mullet tail sticking out of her. This is a big, beautiful breeder snook. Getting the water through her gills, making sure she's feeling good, so no predators get her.
Day 2's conditions were essentially the same as day 1. There were plenty of snook around. The only real difference was bait was significantly harder to get a hold of. But when you got a bait, you got eaten. My man Alec caught a stud right here. He was stoked to join us on this day. And yeah, I mean, it was not the best size baits or anything like that. See, this one's more of a little finger mullet, but I got picked up here. Actually, the bite had slowed. Alec and Christina had both went out on their surfboards, and I kind of stayed on the beach, and I popped this fish right here. Beautiful one. And that got everyone encouraged to keep fishing for the rest of the afternoon. Christina couldn't stay away from these little underslot snook, like 20-22 inchers, and my man Alec did what he did best and found another giant fish. I swear, this guy, wherever he goes, a giant snook is waiting for him. But you'll notice one thing. Still no slot fish, only underslots and overslots. Finally, I got a bite right at the end of the day, and I thought this one might have a chance.
Yep. I know, buddy. I know. This one is about 27 inches. So, 27 inches. Yeah. So, a little too small. That's okay. We will let this guy go. He is a spunky fish.
While days 1 and 2 were super productive, the next few days were completely the opposite. The weather kicked up, and there really just weren't that many mullet to be found. Honestly, it's just kind of fishing's way of balancing out. If you have 2 great days, you're gonna have a bunch of bad days after the fact. So I think it was probably like day 6 or 7 before I found another fishing window. But it really wasn't that good. I pulled up to this inlet and found some mullet, snagged a couple real quick, and all I really saw was 1 tarpon and 1 shark. They didn't really want to play. So then I moved on to another beach. Moved from beach to beach until I finally found a school. I was almost on my way home, to be honest. I think this was like 4 or 5 p.m. before I found my first legit school with feeding fish.
Okay, so on the beach now, completely solo, but I found a pod with some fish blowing up on it. So we're gonna see what we can do. It's pretty rainy, just got the GoPro, so you guys are gonna have to miss out on the high quality juicy shots right now, but let's try and get a fish on the beach. All right, we'll throw this sandy bugger out. Hook him down here in the tail. Make sure there's no scales on the hook point. I just got popped. Some just popped me all. Oh, I don't know if he got it or not. Oh, it's a shark. It's a shark for sure. I saw him on top. Ah! See if we can land this thing, y'all. Oh my God, this thing's pissed. I'm underneath you. Under you.
There's too many of those sharks.
Well, we wanted this anything but a snook, I guess, so we got a shark now. See if I can get this guy up on the beach. Oh, that was angry. The leader just popped to the other side of his head. Let's get you guys up a little bit. It's charging the beach now. I only got 80-pound leader, y'all, so no guarantees we get this thing in. Oh, cut me off right there.
That school of mullet absolutely hauled butt down the beach. So I hopped in my truck, moved down to the beach to where I thought they were going to be, and decided it was time to fulfill one of the other goals of this video. That is to capture some epic slow-mo footage with my professional lens of some of these incredible species.
So this is a little bit different for me. I bought this new giant lens this year and I wanted to get some long-range slow-mo shots of these fish. And it's a little crazy for me. It's hard for me, I should say, to be trying to shoot these things with the long lens as opposed to trying to fish right now. But in order to level up the video game, gotta try and make more epic videos. So here we are, putting in the time, trying to capture some awesome stuff on this long lens for you guys. So this is a lot more difficult than I thought. I'm seeing a lot of tarpon blow up. It's very hard to get one on camera. So if you guys do see a shot, know I worked hard for it. But for like every one shot that I get, I'm probably missing like 10. Because you just have to kind of hover in one area, just hope that they jump in front of the lens. But very exciting, very hard for me not to fish right now, but pretty cool to see these animals and appreciate them in a different way that I'm not normally used to doing. And it pains me, to be honest, to not be fishing for them, but we'll get out there soon enough, hopefully get some more cool shots. Okay, so that's enough of this thing. I'm gonna try and get some drone shots now, at least while there's some light in the air. I think these fish are really gonna start chewing an hour before the sun goes down. We got about 2 hours till then, so maybe enough time for some crispy drone shots. Don't really know. We'll see what happens when we throw that thing in the air. Also, in case you guys are wondering, I sprint down the beach with a Pelican case, drone, cameras, everything. And sometimes I'm doing that, plus fishing rods. Left the rods in the truck to force myself to film on this occasion. Oh my God, you guys gotta see this.
Look at this. We got baby turtles out here. There's one here. There's another one over there, making their way to the ocean. Look at this. Come on, buddy. Oh my gosh, this is cool. This is crazy, guys. This whole nest is hatching. I'm seeing just like dozens of these things coming down the beach right now. This is not normal. Normally sea turtles hatch before the sun comes up. Not in the middle of the day because there's more predators middle of the day. But these guys are making their way to the ocean before our eyes. It's pretty cool.
So I ended up pushing down to where the mullet were with my fishing rods. And by the time I was on them, there were about 20 other anglers on these things. And there was definitely fish in them, but no one was really hooking up. Really, the only thing people were catching is this one fish. Check them out.
Check it out, guys. Not what I came for today. We have the elusive bluefish. As you get kind of... Okay. Pretty sandy now. As you get later into the mullet run, at the end of September now, you're gonna start to see a lot more of these guys, a lot more sharks in the mullet schools, which for some people is good. I've caught enough of these things in my life that I could be fine never catching one ever again. But a bunch of these guys, they call them snapper blues, the smaller size bluefish here. They call them snapper blues in the Northeast, but they're the just small bluefish here in Florida. Very sharp teeth. Do not lip them if you've never seen one up close and personal. But they will cut you off, they will fray you up. And you'll just feel, when you're fishing your mullet, you'll feel chomp, 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 and there's just a school of them just completely ravaging your mullet. And it's unfortunate when you're trying to catch tarpon that these things will just keep whacking your mullet, but it's what it is, part of fishing, part of the game. So we will actually give this to a buddy of mine who might try and catch a shark here in a second. We'll see what happens.
The next few days brought some giant swells, so that meant not much fishing. I kind of hunkered down and waited about a week. Once the weather calmed back down, we were able to get some reports that there were some mullet in the area, and I got back out to chase that tarpon I'd been after.
Hang on, you guys are a little bit bright. Let's go this way. Okay, so I'm out here completely solo right now. I just flew the drone and found a decent pod. Only one on this beach, but they're hauling butt. So I just got you guys set up. I actually have to re-rig, and then hopefully I can hook up.
All right, let's take this big ol' beach mullet, hook him on this BKK circle hook. Bam. Hopefully this one gets chomped. Jog on down here. Try not to get murked by a wave. Oh, that was a spicy one. Oh, the fish are feeding. Let's see if they want my bait. Out there.
My main man Victor, aka Land Shark Outdoors, decided he was going to join me on the beach this day, which was cool because we actually were the only ones on this school, which doesn't happen too often when the word's out and the weather is good.
Get this thing on the back side of the school. Definitely could be some tarpon kind of chilling out there, just waiting for any stragglers. Maybe can pick one off. There we go. Oh, it's a little tiny one. It's the tiniest little tarpon. I felt him thump it and I was like, oh man, I'm actually bit. This is the cutest little tarpon I've ever seen. How could he eat that giant mullet? He's so cute. It's a little guy. You see like 100-pounder, 150-pounders out here. You don't expect to see him this size. Woo! Whoa, buddy. Oh my gosh. A little tarpon. Come on in, buddy. What's up?
Help or you're gonna grab him?
I'm gonna slide him up on the beach and grab him, I think. I would like you to hold my GoPro.
I got picked up and you dropped it immediately. Yeah, that swirl ain't easy, huh? That was Now that's a cute one. That's a big sardine right there.
That is a full-size sardine. Whew. Got that BKK right in the top of the mouth. Did its job perfectly. Bang. So check this out, guys. So FWC doesn't like you taking the big ones out of the water, but this guy is under 40 inches. Legal to take him out of the water, get the hook out safely. This is just, it's been a while since I caught a tarpon, especially during the mullet run. So it's a pleasant surprise to get one this cute, this fun, got a bunch of good jumps out of him. I'd really like a big one, but it's awesome that I get to show you guys all these different species between snook, tarpon, sharks, bluefish, all throughout this entire, you know, migration. And check out this storm behind us that we're just about to deal with. We're out here risking our lives for you guys, so I'm gonna let this guy go. Woo! Oh, go that way, buddy. I couldn't even hold on to him. I was trying to revive him, and that buddy just kicked right out of my hand. Hey, dude. Okay. So check it out, guys. We were kind of giving up for the day, and I decided to check one last beach just to see if I saw anything interesting. And I kept flying my drone south, and at the very end of the run, I was almost like 2 miles away from where I was flying. The drone was 2 miles away from me. I see this giant black knot. I see what you guys are seeing now. And I had to turn around immediately because my drone was about to die and I didn't want it to just fall out of the air. So I drove way down to another beach, and now I'm on top of this pod with the drone. And this is the biggest pod that I've seen all year. This is massive, tons of tarpon, tons of sharks in this thing. And this is what the mullet run's all about. This is the craziness that I hope you guys can appreciate how cool this is. This giant ball of bait coming down the beach with just all of these predators, all of this activity, and it's a crazy sight. I know I'm gonna try and fish it here for like 30-45 minutes before this part closes down that I'm in, but
I don't know if I'll actually catch anything. There's just so much bait that it's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna try and get these shots while I still can, because this is just not something you see every day, and to have a drone and cameras capable of capturing something this awesome is really special. So I'm happy that I get to share this with you guys. Victor's drone almost crash landed because
this is the pod you dream of in the mullet run. This is, but it's a little overwhelming with sensory overload. Like me and Ryan both flew our drones. You don't know where to film because there's so much action. There's tarp, there's got to be at least 100 tarpon and sharks in this pod. It's insane.
As crazy as that school was, we fished live bait, we fished lures, and to be honest, all that really got hooked were sharks. I did have a shot at a tarpon. I was actually throwing a purple straight tail. This is made by No Live Bait Needed, and I happened to get thumped mid-conversation by a tarpon. He just came up and whacked it, but did not get hooked.
Never too late.
Oh, what? That was a thump. Look at that boil.
As amazing as that big school was, no one really caught anything good. And by the next day, it had disappeared, moved on with the rest of the ocean. And that brings us to the final portion of this video. What the mullet seem to do once a lot of them have pushed down the coast is some of them push up in the rivers. And we'll find a large concentration of mullet throughout the late fall months, even into the winter months in Florida. So I decided to hit up my man who does this type of fishing best, my man Aaron A-Benz Fishing, and to do a couple days of fishing with him. There was only one problem. On the first day that we fished together, we forgot the cast net, and it was pouring rain, so we elected to do a lure-only day.
Okay, we got this giant topwater plug. We're gonna cast it up under some docks and see what we can catch.
I've never fished here in my life.
Yeah?
It's pretty juicy.
It's so funny, like you fish here. Oh my God! Oh my God, dude! Bro! Dude! Just destroyed that topwater. Good Lord, y'all.
After that tarpon heart attack, we bumped around the river and caught a little bit of everything. Tons of these little jacks. I actually lost a probably 30-inch snook right boat side that popped the topwater. And then we moved to this boat dock that we got so many blowups at. Check this out.
Tide is slacking out. Might be a little bit better until
Oh my God, Aaron.
giant.
Dude, it's a big bite.
He's going.
I don't know if that's the same fish. Well, I thought I wasn't recording, so then I just killed you guys, but we got us an underslot snook on a giant topwater. Oh, chill. Pretty little guy. Pretty little snook in the rain. We'll take any snook on topwater that we can get. I mean, it's like he's trying to eat like a 7-8 inch long mullet. Appreciate you, dude.
Oh my God, dude, I have you kidding.
Okay, for real this time. The weather was much improved for the second session out with Aaron, so we got out there with the intention of catching some live mullet, but also saving the artificials for a special situation.
So Aaron just cast netted these silver mullet, which you can tell by the yellow dot that they got here. These are a much better snook size, not like the megas that we casted at the giant black mullet. Snook will still eat the big black mullet for sure, but those silvers, well, these three are much better. Oh, that's a black actually. Okay, so we have this big old black mullet, a stick 7.0 BKK through his nose, some 80 leader. I'm gonna wrap my leader. We all tangled up. Aaron's fishing a finger, I'm fishing a big black mullet.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
That has to be a
goodness.
jack, dude, right? What do you think?
I have no idea. I didn't see it very well.
Oh my gosh.
Nice, dude.
I mean, maybe the fact that he missed tells me it's a snook.
That's a giant snook, bro.
Didn't get it. Oh my god.
It's 40. There's your 40. He's still trying to get it. Stupid fish. He got it.
That's a jack, I think. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dude, stroked it off the wall. No, you're good. Stroked it off the wall, y'all. Up. Y'all hear that? Oh. Yep. God, that eat was epic, man. I mean, maybe it was jacks the whole time. I doubt it though. Those jacks don't miss like that. Still a decent one.
Oh, it's really nice. Nice and
BKK got him.
oh yeah.
20 pounder. 16 to 20 pounder. Circle in the corner. Choked the mullet, son. It's the benefit of 80 leader. You can flip the fish in the boat like that. You. Yeah. I mean, I wrap my hand around the leader and flip them. Is that on you? Oh. Oh, yeah. You're gonna do that to me. There we go. It's another decent jack. Smoke the mullet off the wall. Listen to that. Wow. It's a loud one.
Lighting is epic right now.
Beautiful jack.
That's a nice fish.
Let's let him go.
What do you think?
Turn into a 40 pounder one day.
After some legitimate mistakes and a couple strokes of bad luck, we decided to head back to where we had gotten a couple bites from some non-committal snook earlier in the day. Aaron pitched on one edge of the corner and I pitched on the other edge of the corner, and Aaron got the bite that we had both been looking for over the past 2 days.
Yeah. Please be on.
Yeah. Good fish. Oh, good fish. Good fish. Oh, let's go. That's a good one. That's a good one, Aaron. Let's go, bro. Are you out of there? Dude, it's a big one. Oh my god.
You mind getting on net duty?
Yeah. Pause us. There's more fish here. That's such a big fish. It's okay. I That's okay. Oh my God. Are you gonna have to come around or can stay there? Look at this little thing. Dude. That's such a good fish. Big, nasty black one. Oh my gosh. Let's go, bro. Aaron is silent right now. Aaron is silent right now. Pick her head.
Got it?
Yep. Dude, big, nasty. Aaron caught himself a giant.
Oh my God, this is a heavy fish.
41-inch fish, man. Just a monster.
You want me to just do it on your camera and you'll compare? That is a 41-inch river monster. She fought her heart out, almost lost her. She was barely hooked, stuck on the gills. Sorry about the dog barking. We're right by somebody's seawall, but man, what a freaking mega fish. Look at that thing.
Sick.
Oh.
Good job, brother.
You want to snap some pics and we'll get her out?
Yeah.
25 pounds.
Big, healthy one, dude.
Look at how big its head is, bro.
It's sick.
It's a little over 3 feet. She needs a good,
Healthy release.
good, healthy. She's too big to turn that way.
Good job, brother. Let's go.
Into the
Good work,
depths.
man.
Wow.
That's sick.
I was so close to losing that fish, guys. The hook was like hanging by a sliver inside its mouth. My mullet was probably, what, 8 to 10 inches?
That was a good one. Or no, it wasn't the biggest one that we
No,
had,
it was a
but
little
yeah.
smaller, like probably 7, 8 inches, and it just throttled it, like just inhaled it. Unbelievable. And we've been, Ryan and I have been on a lot, so that fish was special.
Now I have a confession to make. I was not fully aware of this crazy bite that happens in the river until Aaron made me aware of it last year. At sundown, this time of year, you will see a crazy push of mullet in open water in the middle of the river. Big fish are feeding on them, mainly jacks, but also snook and tarpon. And the best way to target these things is to throw a lure because they come up, blow up fast, and you run and gun over to them and try and put a lure right in their face when they're still blowing up because they move extremely quickly. Now, I fully intended on filming this year. Unfortunately, my schedule didn't line up with Aaron's, but it definitely happened again. So it's a pattern that I think is awesome. And I want you guys to enjoy some of this footage from last year.
I finally saw out of the corner of my eye a giant blow up. There's only like an hour of light left, and I'm like, Aaron, I think I just saw the jacks. He's like, that's them, we gotta go. He threw the boat in gear. Luckily I didn't get flown out, ripped out of the boat because this thing's got a lot of torque. And man, y'all, when we got over there, there's probably at least 10, 15 jacks and in the 20 to 40 pound range just gorging themselves on big mullet.
Oh yeah.
Big jacks, working the top water, back going me fast. Yeah, I mean, that's how it was in Panama, dude. Like, it was like work it all the way back to the boat because a lot of the time...
There we go, baby.
Oh my God, came off. Oh my God, he came off and another one hit it. Oh my God. This thing's going freaking nuts, dude. Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. Okay, do your thing.
Oh my God, dude.
I had one, bro.
Oh my God, that was so epic. The thing hammered it, son. Woo. Such sick fish, guys. So underrated. hammering these big mullet out here, throwing big topwaters in the river like we're chasing freaking giant trevally. They're so strong too, man.
Try to double up.
Thought we were about to for a sec.
Yeah, I got hit, but I just...
That. I'm gonna bring all mine in.
Let's see what we got here. Watch out with that pencil. Don't step on it.
I won't.
23 pounds.
Dude,
Dropper.
that
3,
was epic.
2, 1.
Yo, dude,
Oh.
epic.
You want to get yours?
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Nice, man.
It's actually a good place to take the hook off.
Yeah. Choke the Ozuri pencil. Get that out. Another, you know, 18, 20-pound fish. Man, you got here.
Smokes.
Right around 17.
Dude, they're so fat right now.
That's crazy, man. Look at that fish.
What a wicked shot.
Look at that fish.
With the light.
That's so sick. That's so sick. Let's let them go. Let them grow. Right off the front of the boat, bro. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! That was so sick! Oh my god, Aaron, that was so epic. Dude, literally hear the blow up behind me. Just cast like 10 feet off the front of the boat. Work it fast. Get absolutely clobbered by a monster. Oh my god, dude. Off the front. Off the front.
Going. Coming to your right.
This fish looked big.
Looks huge.
Oh my god, look at that tail wake. Oh my god, this is a big fish, y'all. Actually, not that big. Yeah.
No, bro, that's 20 pounds plus for sure.
Nice. That's a 25. Oh yeah. Big, thick boy. We like them thick. On a Ozuri pencil popper. Crush it on the front of the boat. Watching him blow up a mullet and then throwing that. Watching him crush it. Just such an awesome experience, man. Yeah, dude. Listen to him croak. Quick weight on this guy. We're looking at right around 25, 26, so similar size to the last one. Woo!
Oh my god, dude, no!
Oh, 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 oh my god! That was so epic!
God, I'm that way.
Dude, you got a good one.
Yeah, I think so. Holy smoke!
Oh, double!
Oh my god, we're double. The guys are going off everywhere. Oh yeah, this one's real. This one's a 30-pounder.
This one doesn't feel that big. I'm gonna horse him.
Yeah, this is huge. Like
Get in there.
unmovable.
Oh,
Unless it's hooked wonky, sometimes they get on their side.
yeah. Dude, he's ripped a lot of drag.
Yeah, I'm well in line.
That's a nice 12, 15 right there. Whoa, Van Staal just went in the water. There we go. All right, buddy. Thank you for your time.
This way. All right, this is it right here. We're gonna bring her up. Oh yeah.
Dude, that's a monster, Aaron. That's over 30.
You think?
Holy cow.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
There are more on her.
Oh.
Dude, that is a monster jack.
I'm calling it right now. Look how far down this boat is going. 40. You see that?
40 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Boys and girls, that is a 40-pound Jack Crevalle. Look at that thing.
I truly hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it. For more awesome fishing content, hit one of these videos and I'll see you guys over there.